Hello everyone, welcome to my flower garden. So today I'm going to be working um, in my tree and shrub garden bed towards the east side of the house. As you can tell today it's a little windy, so we hope you can hear me, but it's beautiful out here. It's supposed to be in the 70s today, so I'm taking advantage of this one. So today I'm going to be working on my tree and shrub garden bed, which is mostly things that are very tough and that could take over these pine needle trees. As you can tell, there's a lot of pine needles and pine cones in the ground. So this is gonna be more of a nature garden bed, which will be requiring less mulching. So I probably won't be mulching, but I'll be weeding and picking up most of the debris from the pine tree. So in this bed, I have mostly big things like my arborvitaes, bamboos, my hydrangeas, stuff that need low maintenance for me, which is watering, pruning, and stuff. I usually could be in this bed, and if I could be here, I could just be one season. Like today, I'm gonna start cleaning. And then the pine tree does most of my mulching here, so which is pretty good. So I don't know if I mentioned this is my sunny spot of the garden. So this is the east side, so the sun travels in the morning all the way around the garden bed, and it sets there in the afternoon. It's mostly my trees and shrubs that require full sun. So, like I said, I don't really have my small perennials in this bed. I have them on the other side of my cottage bed that you saw in the last video. So I'm just gonna do some pruning. Today I'm gonna bring you along and show you what I have, even though things do not look as pretty as they are going to be in spring and summer. So right now it's close to spring, and I'm taking advantage of this weather to clean them out and do a little raking of pine cones and needles around here. I'm gonna see if we're gonna have enough time to replace the big ornamental tree with a small maple tree I just got. And I will be transplanting some shrubs from other beds too. I do have butterfly bushes, so I'm gonna move to this side of the bed so that way I can turn that little garden bed into my cutting flower bed. So come along with me as I start this journey of getting ready for spring. So right now I'm cutting this spotlight hydrangea, and as you can see, it's all wild and wiry. So you could just prune so heavily with this plant and it won't hurt as it grows because they are very tough plants, like I said. And they just need a little pruning. Getting rid of all these little twigs will send more energy towards the big sticks, and they won't be flopping down when it's raining or windy. So right now, as I went around my lawn lights over here, I moved the pine needles and debris around it because it's supposed to rain in 2 days, and I'm gonna come over here and put in some fertilizer from some plantain and stuff. So that's my plan, to prune, clean, and then fertilize in the middle of the week. Trying to go around the bottom. You see, now my hydrangea paniculata bloomed in new growth. So cutting all this and making space for the new growth before we damage the plant at all. So, the pine needles, weedings and stuff that's not supposed to be in there. This is my lantana. Lantana is supposed to, what is it? Yeah, Caroline Fireworks Lantana. Perennial here, so I'm just gonna go around and remove the old dead branches, clean around it, so that way I could put some fertilizer. A good rule of thumb: if you have dogs and you fertilize, dogs like the smell of the fertilizers, and if I don't watch my dogs, they will probably be coming over here and licking it. So, good rule of thumb for me is to come fertilize before the rain, so that way the rain can water everything down. This is a hibiscus, and as you see, I have my little tag over here, hibiscus. They look like they're dead, but these are the late summer growers. So I'm just gonna come in here and cut the branch. Alright. It looks dead, but I don't think it's dead. There you go. I have the thing. Let me see. Okay, so if you show over here, you could always do the scratch test. The scratch test over here. So that means this hibiscus is still alive. Oh look, I just found a cicada shell hiding in this hibiscus. This is another lantana I'm gonna cut down. They're supposed to be perennials here in Zone 8. So for me, this is the second season I have this lantana in the ground. Also over here, I have some sedum. As you can see, already popping out of the ground. So now that we saw those popping out of the ground, you could cut the old foliage or sticks out of the way. These are very hardy. Don't need much maintenance. Like I said, in this bed, this is my low maintenance. And it's a little further than from my door, so I like having all the nice cute perennials and annuals close to where I can see them from my patio door. So this is one of the maple trees that I got to replace this ornamental tree. It's supposed to grow 15 to 25 feet, so as you can see, I think that's more than 25 feet tall. So we won't be competing with the pine tree that we have next door. We're gonna continue cleaning this bed, as you can see. Look how messy it is. I don't know if you can show you the ground. Messy. We're going to see if we can rake all this stuff, see how it looks like. So I'm gonna be moving this butterfly bush to my other shrub and tree border. For a while, so I don't mess up with this plant. So I think I'm gonna put this plant over here. So I'm gonna move this dusty miller from this spot and put it over here. I have another one here. They do get huge. On this side, backyard, I have more clay soil than a nice working soil. Needles for So now I'm gonna see if I can remove this tree. Right here. Looks good.
Well, look at this bed from far away. It does not look so messy. It's so pretty and nice now that it's raked, trimmed, move some trees, shrubs around. I cannot wait how it's gonna look in the mid of summer. I need to work on my edging. I don't know if I'm gonna do a brick edging just like this side of the bed or a trenching edging, which it will be a lot of work for me. But I do know I do want some sort of edging. I also gonna put this brick path down. It's 2 inches down to the ground. That will totally be another day and video. I love how this arbor makes the garden bed pop. Over here too, 2 sides. It's gonna look nice with all these flowering vines on it. I cannot wait. It's a very windy 70-degree weather outside, and it was a good time to come out here and clean this. Now out there in the corner there's still some pine cones, but I got most of it cleaned out and I am so content. I feel like I accomplished something today. This is a big bed and I just love how I'm adding all these winter interest to it. It looks very good. Pretty soon all these shrubs and trees are going to fill this bed. Now I'm not going to be able to add more stuff to it, which is awesome. That's my plan. Fill it up and sit back and enjoy. Still got to come rake all these pine cones, like I said. I don't know if I want to do this edging, which I call this cheap edging, or do more bricks. I do not know. Please let me know what you think and what will go well with this side of the bed. This is going to be my low maintenance bed, which I don't have to come water or weed. You can tell there's not that many weeds. We'll definitely add some mulch, but not right now. But definitely we'll add some mulch on top of the pine needles that suppress the weeds and stuff. Most of the grass you see on the ground is mostly the beds that I just created, so I haven't had the chance to cover and get rid of. As you could hear the wind, it's not as windy as you could hear it on the device. I'm so happy how those butterfly bushes came out, one on each side of this hibiscus. So lovely. Just cannot stop staring at these daffodils. Oh my goodness, I love it. Look, especially this side with the background of the tree and the fairy house, the butterfly bush you could see. Just love it, love it, love it. A lot of projects need to be done, but they will get done. Little by little. Progress, not perfection here. If you're looking for perfection, totally wrong video. As you can see, garden, we grow, we change, remove. All this, a lot of work. There's a lot of work to it. Alright, look at this. Hydrangea needs to be pruned with some daffodils and a tiny little fairy house. It's looking good. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy how this bed came out. Now go sit down and relax.